Hey, it's your girl Pebbles, but when I'm working for Spirit, you already know. Call me my Dashe. So look, before I get started, can you please like, subscribe, comment, and share. If you want to keep seeing videos from me, you got to do all of that to keep getting these videos, because I need to know if you're interested, right? So look, let's get started. Pouring libations. Have you poured libations before? Why do we pour libations? Let me tell you why. So look, pouring libations track back all the way to our African traditions for us black and brown folk, right? And so we pour libations in order to pay homage to the ancestors before us, to those whose shoulders we stand on, to those who made it easier for us as we navigate through life throughout this lifetime and this generation. And it is our job to continue on and teach and spread, and each one and teach one, so the generations after us can carry on with the tradition. However, I'm under the belief that we create our own traditions as well. We add addendums to that, we add on to it, and do things, our way. While there is a blueprint, gotta make up our own minds. While there is a blueprint, we can still add on to it, right? And so again, we pour libations to pay homage, to say thanks, to be grateful, to be connected to Spirit, to be one with Spirit, to just remember where we come from. So it's important to do it. I am one that I love history so much. I think it's so much fun. I just believe that you don't know where you're going until you know where you come from. And that's also the belief within Sankofa. So get into it, pour some libations, and pay homage to your ancestors, because they worked hard in order for you to get where you are today. So what I like to do is create my own way of pouring libations. I do a mixture, which I'm going to show you towards the end of the video. And a lot of times, this past summer, when my meditation group, my Dashe's meditation group was meeting up, we would always pour libations after we meditated, just to say thank you, just to connect, and again, just to pay homage and respect, because it's really important. And I bet some of you don't even realize that you've probably poured libations before, or you've seen people do it quite a few times. You know what I'm talking about? If you don't, so think about if you ever seen a hip-hop music video, and somewhere within the video, maybe the person that's the artist lost a loved one due to any type of loss. It could be tragedy, violence, anything. And they had like a liquor bottle in their hand. It could be, I'm taking it back, like a Coke 45, like that's going way back, or any type of liquor, and they will pull it out on the ground. That's pouring libations. That comes from our African traditions. And so if you never poured libations before, you've seen it before, or maybe you have when you poured one out for your homie. So that's all it is. And again, I believe in just creating your own ways. You can do some research and look into history on how, libations used to be poured, how they're pouring it now, how they're doing it. Or like I said, you can create your own way. So that's just a brief description, understanding, and overstanding of pouring libations and why we should, because it's just really important just to keep you connected. Unfortunately, due to the Atlantic slave trade, many of our traditions and the way that we were pre-slavery, it's been lost on us folk here in the Western Hemisphere. It's important to know that our story didn't just start here in this land. We had beautiful stories way before we got here. It's just it was lost during our Holocaust, which is called the Ma'afa. So get into learning more about who you are, about who your people are, and pouring libations and doing it on a daily basis. I like to do it once a week. So in the video, I'm going to show you the 3 things I use to make my mixture, which is simple salt, and that's for the grit and the grind and the pain, but also it heals you. It's natural minerals. You can use any kind of salt. I particularly like Himalayan salt. Water, that's to represent life. We can't live without water, but also it represents the waters that our people traveled across during the voyage of the slave trade. And red wine, which for me represents the blood that has been lost and splattered due to such an unfortunate thing called slavery, but also the blood that runs deep within our veins and connect us all, no matter where we are within this world, because we are everywhere. And so those are the 3 simple things I use. We all have in our household. Even if you're not a drinker, you don't have wine, you can go buy some, or just do like water with food coloring. It's about the symbolism of it. It don't have to be exactly, the exact ingredients. It's about your intentions and being purposeful and what you're doing and why you're doing it. So check out the video. I'm going to show you how I pour my libations. It's really, really simple. You can do it in your house. You can do it outside. You can do it wherever you want it. Create your own way. Create your own way. Live the life that you created, not the life that people gave to you or created for you. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please again subscribe, like, share, and comment. See you soon. Hi, welcome to a meditation room. And sometimes I call it the peace place. This is my altar. Right now I have some white sage burning inside of the libation bowl. It's one of my favorite power symbols. It's a Reiki stone, a Reiki symbol. My altar is where I have all my singing bowls, all 7 chakras, my pretty chakra pyramid my niece Amani brought me for my birthday. There's a little Himalayan salt. I'm going to use that as we pour libations. So I have everything in my bowl, and I'll explain what everything is in a few minutes. This is just my way. You don't have to do this. You don't have to have anything in a bowl. You don't even have to have a bowl. Let's see what I have burning today. I have my crown chakra incense burning. It smells so good. I love it. I have 2 of them. So here we go. We have the wine, red wine, and represent that connection in that blood that runs through our veins. We have our Himalayan salt, or you can use sea salt or plain old salt if you want. And of course, we have our water, represents life in the voyage. I have my big beautiful bowl, red, which represents the root chakra, the foundation. Inside, I have my black tourmaline, that's to keep me grounded, the protection. I have selenite, which bring upon the angelic angels and ancestors. Love selenite. What else I have in here? That's the white sage I have burning just for cleansing and purifying. I cleansed myself before I started everything. Always cleanse yourself and set your intentions. I have more Reiki symbols and crystals. I have a dream catcher in here because I'm always about catching them dreams. You heard me. I have rose quartz for love, unconditional love, and giving love. I have all that in my bowl. You can put whatever in your bowl you want to. There is no right and or wrong way. Do you, boo? So that's everything I have in there. Probably have a few more things in there I didn't show you. Tucked under the dream catcher. Alright, so what I do is I pour my salt in. Just shake it all around. Put as much as you feel as though you need to put in there. And that represents that grit, that pain, grounding, natural minerals. Once I put that in there, the next thing I'm going to pour is, can you guess? You know what I'm going to use next? What would you use next? Remember, there's no right or wrong way. If you guessed the water, you were right. But again, it's my way. I'm going to put that water in there, put as much as you want. Left a little bit water in my glass. And then next we're going to let blood or that red wine for connection. Left some in my glass. So what I'm going to do with the water is I like to mix my water with my wine and sometimes my salt. This is what we do when we do our meditations again as a group. We'll all mix our stuff together into one main cup. And then once we're done, we actually pour all the libations out, pay homage, say our saying or our chant or whatever it is we want to say to uplift our ancestors and to ask them to lead us, to guide us, to be with us, to thank them And we end by saying Ashe, Ashe, and Ashe. And we just continue to, or I continue to, set more intentions and just be in the midst of it. Just stand in a still space. See what you might be hearing, what you might see in your mind's eye, what spirit might be telling you, what you feel. And I'll keep the solution in this bowl for 7 days. So my goal is to pour libations once a week, to always connect with my African culture. I hope you like. Namaste. If you want to see more videos, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment.